Hello chaps and chapesses, I thought I'd show you my completed, well, virtually complete, I've got a couple of figures to add to this set because there were accidents with filler and gesso, so I'm just revamping those to finish them properly. I had one figure done really nicely, one of the nicest figures I'd done, and was just starting to do the basing and dropped him right into the mix of PVA glue, filler and water, and I was not at all a happy chap because it meant I had to fish him out, rinse him in water. Half the paint came off. I was not a happy chap, but accidents will happen. Same thing with another one, dropped a bit of filler on his head. So this is the trouble when you have lots of figures on your desk. Anyway, there are 70 foot soldiers here. So I'll just take you along. Getting a bit close. So the vast majority of these are from the Strelets, Battle of Hastings, Norman Army. There's a few Revel characters sitting in here as well, who are slightly smaller, not as chunky as the Strelets, but you know, when you line them up like this, you're not going to notice, are you? And it just all adds to the Norman Army. All the shields are hand painted. I quite like this guy with the Bayeux tapestry stockings on, or leggings rather. I think I could have done a few more of those actually, because it's quite easy to do. I think I've just got a another box of MH Saxons, so I think what I'll do with those is do a few like that, just to add them in. In fact, this guy, what I'll probably do is put a kite-shaped shield on his back and transfer him to the Saxon army as a Huskarl. Got to have your Huskarls, and the same with this guy with the axe as well. Okay, so this is the foot contingent. As for the archers, there's a few Airfix and Revel figures mixed in here. I've got a few more Airfix ones to do. I thought I'd put some of these on this hilltop. So yeah, lots of browns, greens, blues, reds, the odd bit of yellow in there. And if I can just zoom in a bit. Where's my zoom? Here it is. I'm doing this sort of effect. What that is sand base with either a burnt umber ink or dark brown wash on top. I think it comes out quite nicely. Okay, so just zoom out, so put in a zoom on some of these infantry chaps. Now what happened to his shield? Just when you think you've finished, he comes out of the ranks. Got to find his shield now. Okay. Do like these ones with the dragon or griffin on the shield. Okay, that's that lot. Now, let me just move him away. And here are the cavalry. So I've managed to get 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 cavalry. And that includes a couple of Revel guys and a couple of the Saxon cavalry, because the Saxons didn't have cavalry like this guy with the short axe, but he fits in. That guy with the kite shield and the javelin or spear. He's a Revel guy, but he fits in quite nicely. And this guy really should be a Breton. Yeah, very nice. It's nice to get them done, actually. Because it was quite a large amount of troops to do, so I did them in about 3 batches, possibly 4, because I didn't do the cavalry and the infantry at the same time. Okay, so that brings me to the man himself. So I've done a little command stand there, so there's William showing his face to the troops. He's on a Revel horse because it's up in the air there, prancing or leaping up. And Odo, if it will focus. Are you going to focus? No, you're not. And a couple of guys behind. I'm not so sure about this guy with the big flag. I think, in hindsight, what I should have done is cut the flag off, just leave it as a lance, maybe trim the lance down, or even make an alternative lance, or even put a sword in his hand. So I've left him in there anyway because you do get this guy in the set, so I may revisit him. So there you have it, virtually complete Norman army. Quite impressive, and a match for any of my Vikings and Saxons, I think, particularly as they have the archers there. What I will do is, when I've finally finished these last few and gone to my box of Normans, which I'm just about to show you. So I've got a box of Normans in there. Well, it's not a complete box, but I've got a few in there. This is how I'm storing my figures, in these A4 box folders. So I've got 2 boxes of Vikings there. Prussians, Allies, 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 Allies. Parliament, Royalists, Saxons, Saxons, etc. And if I just come out a bit, I finally got round to just about finishing off my windmill, so if I can just come round a bit. So I've just got to put a few more tufts on here, a bit more detail. I need to suspend that a bit better. And a few bags of green around the back there, but yeah. From a distance it looks alright. Okay.